Hey, 5th grade. I'm here. I'm going to be doing some Shurley English with you guys. I want to go over it. This week I uploaded worksheet 34 on Google Classroom for you guys to work on. So I'm going to go through that worksheet with you guys and just make sure that you're understanding how to do it. Okay? So I've got the 3 sentences on the board. So we're going to go through these. Number 1 says, did the train from Kansas hit a buffalo on the tracks yesterday? So as we can tell right off, this is a question, right? So when you have a question, it always starts with a helping verb. So did is our helping verb. So, and then you have to ask, what's the sentence about? It's about the train. So that's our subject noun. Then we have, right after train, we have from Kansas. And if you guys remember, anytime you have the word from, that is a preposition, okay? So we have a preposition right here, from Kansas. And Kansas is our object of the preposition. And then I forgot to label this. Our the is always an article adjective, okay? And so the train did what? Did the train hit? So then that is our verb transitive, okay? And then a is our article adjective again. And did it hit what? Did it hit a buffalo? So that's going to be our direct object. Remember, you take the verb in the sentence and you ask what or whom. And if you can answer either one of those, then that's your direct object. And then we have on the tracks yesterday. On is a preposition. So we're going to have another prepositional phrase. So on the tracks. Because on what? On the tracks. So that's our object of the preposition. And then the is our article adjective. And then yesterday is when it happened. So when you answer the question how, when, or where, then you're asking an adverb question. Okay? So that's our adverb. And like I told you guys, this was a question. So if y'all can remember, this is interrogative. So INT for interrogative. And then you're going to label the beginning of the sentence, subject noun, verb transitive, direct object, pattern 2. Just making sure y'all can see all that. All right, let's move on to number 2. It says, grab a towel from the shelf in the bathroom closet. So this sentence is telling you something to do. Okay, it's giving you a command. It's saying, grab a towel from the shelf in the bathroom closet. Who's it talking to? It's talking to you because it's giving you a command. So this is one of those ones that has an understood you as the subject of the sentence. And so if that's the case, those always start with a verb. So grab is your verb. Grab what? A towel. So we'll turn that into verb transitive. A is an article adjective. And then we have from the shelf. What did I tell you from was? It's a preposition. So from the shelf is our first prepositional phrase. From what? From the shelf. And then article adjective is the. So in the bathroom closet. Okay? In is the preposition. So in what? In the closet. So that's our object of the preposition. So that's the end of it. And then the is your article adjective. And bathroom describes which closet. Which one is it? It's the bathroom closet. So that's going to be an adjective because it's saying which one. And this, like I told you guys, is a command sentence. So if you have a sentence that's command, that is an imperative sentence. So you're going to put IMP. And then here, you're still going to have your subject noun because your subject noun is you. Verb transitive, direct object, pattern 2. Okay? And then our last sentence, Kelly found seashells, seaweed, and a slimy jellyfish on the beach. So who's the sentence about? It's about Kelly, right? So that's going to be our subject noun. Kelly did what? She found. So that's our verb transitive. And what did she find? She found 3 things. All right, so she found seashells, seaweed, and did she find slimy? No, she found jellyfish. So that's our other direct object, okay? So let's go back and figure out what these are. And, remember, and but, and or are all three conjunctions. Okay, so and is a conjunction. And a, of course, is our article adjective. And slimy describes the jellyfish. So if it's describing a noun and it's telling you what kind it is, then that's an adjective. So we'll put ADJ there. And then on the beach. Remember we said on was a preposition. On what? The beach. And the is your article adjective. This sentence is a declarative sentence. It's just a statement. So we're going to put D for declarative. Subject, noun, verb, transitive, direct object, pattern 2. Okay? Now, if we look at the next part of the page, I've got it written down over here on the board. We're going to be listing out the nouns and the noun jobs for sentence 1. Okay? So, for sentence 1, if we go back and look at sentence 1, we know that our very first noun is always the subject noun. So, we'll put SN for subject noun, and our subject noun for number 1 is train. Okay? Next thing that we know that is a subject noun is objects of the preposition or nouns. So, our first object of the preposition is Kansas, right? And then we have another one. And then our second one that's object of a preposition is tracks. And then the last thing that we've learned that we know is a noun is a direct object. So our direct object is buffalo. So there are your 4 nouns in sentence number 1 with what is their what their noun job is, okay? Now, let's go back and look at our sentences and we're going to find the simple subject and the simple predicate for each one, okay? All right, so simple subject is the subject of the sentence. So the subject of the sentence in number 1 is train. And your simple predicate is the verb in the sentence. So our verb in the sentence is hit. Okay? It's your main verb in the sentence. All right, number 2, we're looking for our noun. What did I guys tell you that the noun was in sentence number 2? Do y'all remember? It's the word you. So you is going to be the subject of the simple subject in sentence 2. And then our main verb is grab. Okay? So that's sentence 2. And sentence 3, our simple subject, our subject of the sentence is Kelly. And our main verb or our simple predicate in the sentence is found. Okay, so that's how you would go back and find those. And if you'll just write those down at the bottom of that page. If you flip it over to the back, on exercise 4, all you're having to do is write one sentence, but you have to label it just as it says. You have to have an article adjective, an adverb, an adjective, a preposition, an object of the preposition, a personal pronoun adjective, a conjunction, an interjection, a helping verb, and a PNA, which is a personal noun adjective, okay? So y'all make sure that all you have to do is write the one sentence, but you just have to have each one of those things in the sentence, okay? And then last one is pretty self-explanatory. On the back it says, under each picture, write the number of the sentence that describes it. So you're just going to write that down. Okay, so I hope this helped you guys with worksheet number 34. And if you have any questions, make sure you guys reach out to me. Y'all have a good day. Bye, guys.